Da, 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 da.
I almost died. Okay. You get Oliver.
Boy, we're having a good time here. That's what we're doing. Sure are. I got back on because I just need to move forward. Let's see, and I think Ken's gonna join us here in a minute. I give him a chance to get well. Actually, my stream is kind of laggy, so I'm kind of I want to take it easy here and make sure that everything is kind of chilling a little bit. My GPU is spiking, and I'm not really 100% of the sure of the cause of that. Let's see. I gotta make sure Ken has got the invite link. Let's see. See. Did you get the email? Sealpup at mindspring.com?
Let me look. Don't let me check my spam folder. It's in my spam folder.
It is?
Yeah. Join with Google Meet.
Went to the man's spam folder, just like that. Google Meet.
So I'm
Okay.
asking you to join.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up.
Alright, sounds good. And now I need to get OBS and everything else running. So let's see.
All right, and I'm bringing up my. Okay, can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you. Let's see. Start virtual camera.
All right. You see my daughter's setup behind me. She's got 4 monitors, uh, two laptops. That's awesome. She's very cool.
Cool.
She's playing with her rainbow dragons, actually. Yeah. Now, I'm trying. Hold on, let's get that. Okay, that's working. Yeah, I'm getting ready to magnify my screen here. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've got here. So from yesterday, I installed the Epic Games Launcher, and then I went to install Unreal Engine 5.2, right?
Right.
And it said install failed. You know, there's not enough space because it needs 61 gigs of space to install it, right? Well, I come back here, I click on this, it doesn't do anything. I hit this thing and select Unreal Engine 5.2, nothing happens, right? And just then, go. It's in the other room, dear. You want me to go get it for you?
I need to go to the party.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You can go.
Daddy, get me the party.
Okay, hold on just a minute here. If you go to this library here, this doesn't help you. What you need to do is you need to go to this library here in the top menu, and when you select that, you're gonna see the engine here, and you're gonna be able to install it, and you're gonna want to change this to appropriate directory. All right, so let's go. Take your potty.
Too big.
Come on, let's go. Let's go to the potty.
No, you put this party here.
Okay, let's potty.
Hey, it's not fun though.
Let's get behind the curtain. You don't want to go to the potty on the internet. Everybody looking. Ah ha ha ha. Don't want that. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm looking what I'm delivering now here, and she's going to the potty. I'm gonna close the camera here for a minute. All right. Here. Yeah. You need a wipe? There you go. Just for you. You're welcome. Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna downsize this screen again. Take a look on my I got some lag on my Twitch stream. A little bit concerned about it. I'm looking at, yeah, letting it clear up here for a second. Let's see. Aaron Yeager. Hey, Aaron. I didn't notice you. Let's see. Was that 4? Yeah, that's just. He's like, "What's up?" He's like, "Dang, bro, isn't potty trained?" She potty trained. She just finicky or something sometimes, man. Making me go get the potty and bring it over here. And everybody on the internet watching. That's funny. All right, so what I'm getting ready to do is look on this virtual machine. I'm looking on my phone. So how can I go and look at what my drives are, how I have them set up? I'm pretty sure that this drive took the name E, right? So
Right.
I want, yeah, see, I've got this new volume E, and that tells me what my path needs to be. It needs to be whatever it was. With an E in front of it. C needs to change. So I'm hitting browse and it's moving slow. I don't know why. I know the situation would be improved by. All right, so yeah, this is a good opportunity for me to show something it's very. I find it very useful, and a lot of people don't know about it. So it's going. I'm going to install by default into this path. This PC, local disk C, program files, Epic Games. Right, but this doesn't look like a DOS path, right? And it's just, this is some kind of stupid, I don't know, graphics thing or whatever, that they make it look cool or something like that. But if you click on it, let's see, click on it, yeah. You see how it turns into a path? You see that? Now,
I'm not seeing that part of your screen.
okay, hold on a minute. I want you to.
I mean, right now you're kind of zoomed in. There you go. It says C program file / Epic Games.
Well, okay, but that, apparently there was some lag there. So let me just get back out of it. Back to, okay, and see if you can see. I'm going to wait here until I can see that it's delivering. There's some delay here. It's like our voice is real time. Okay, now, do you see that? It says this PC, local disk C, program files, Epic Games. And it's got those little greater than symbols. Right. That's garbage, right? It's just some kind of thing to look cool. So I click on that, and it turns into a path. C:/ program files, Epic Games. And I'm waiting for it to change. There you go.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
Okay, all right. So now I changed that to E. No, well, it didn't take.
And this is where it's going to install Epic Games, right?
Right, that's what I'm. Right, so now I'll go select folder, and actually it says this wants me to select this folder, right? So here, and it's not there. Right, so yeah, what I need to do is I need to open this, and in the drive E, I need to
create that folder.
Yeah. PROGRAN space files / oh, wait a second, no, I can't just do that. I've got to create program files, and then I have to create Epic Games, new folder, Epic Games, enter. All right, now I want to go back to the and now try to change this to E. Wait a minute, that's not an E, that's an R. E. And hit select folder. And there it worked. Well, supposedly it worked.
It says C there.
This is very kludgy, right? E. See, I'm having to browse directly to it. I wish Epic Games was smart enough so I have to do that, select Epic Games, and then select folder, and then my path should change. There it goes. All right, so Now, Path ePro, it picked up that directly, and that's all I have to do. Let's see. So now I've got my Unreal Engine 5.2 Path set, and I can hit install. And now it's just a waiting game for this to happen on this virtual machine. And I'm going to bring it down. And, you know, I go back to this. It was like the Ebe or whatever at Linden Lab. I told you about that when Ready Player One was coming out. He actually met Steven Spielberg, and Steven Spielberg said this virtual reality, you know, it's like the future of filmmaking, right?
Right.
And you know, just to illustrate, I mean, you know, he was kind of real. I don't know. Ebe was just, I don't know, stoned or something. Just really, it's like, oh, this is great. Everything's awesome. And there's not a single customer on this product. They're pouring millions of dollars into it. And he's like, Steven Spielberg says this is going to be, you know, the future of filmmaking. I had Garmin Herigstad call or contact them to see about coming to work for them. They never even, they're like, oh, the guy that, you know, worked on Harry Potter, Green Lantern, senior technical director for Beowulf and Stealth and all that stuff like that. And Linden Lab is like, they don't even call him back.
Wow.
And it's like, you're, yeah. And another thing that happened, I don't know if I told you or not, but Houdini has a game engine, right? And Houdini, for various reasons, is major in film and game development in ways that no other, you know, Blender can't do things that Houdini does. Maya can't. 3D Studio Max can't. It's like Side Effects is the only company that is brainy enough to put together what they're able to do with the Houdini game engine. And when this Sansar product that I was working on rolled out, I used a connection with Garmin and a Houdini reseller who was in contact with, you know, people who make purchasing decisions for major movie studios all over the place, right? And these guys come into virtual reality, into a product meetup, and one of the awesome things is like a guy came in and said, that guy Garth, that was my name, right? You ought to fire him. That's what he said, you know. I was like, oh shit, you know. And the guy had written, he had written something to me for technical support about a problem with the albedo map in the channel. When it would load into the channel, there would be a problem with the shader. And the thing, you know, I sent him a letter back. I wasn't sure exactly what he was talking about because he didn't send me an image that actually showed. I couldn't see in the image that he sent me what was wrong. And he came on, he was like, this guy is so ignorant of you know, the materials and image processing or whatever like that. And you guys are supposed to be high end. You ought to fire him. It's like, whoa. And actually what was happening is there was something that would cause certain albedo maps in the live renderer to, you know, before you build the game environment, it would look okay. But then when you built it and you go in, it would be green. It's like bad. And he was pissed off because he sent me the files, and I could have, if I had taken the files and loaded them in, I probably could have seen the green thing. And I later discovered what it was. But these are kind of high-end people, you know. And so the next thing they said is they were like, well, are you going to support the Houdini assets on Sansar? and the guy doesn't even know what Houdini is.
Wow.
And the head of product or whatever, Bjorn was his name. Not the Bjorn they have now. They have a new Bjorn working for Sansar now, but it's changed hands from Linden Lab twice. But this guy's like, we're not going to support Houdini. We're making a product where any 5-year-old kid will be able to, do spectacular game development, very high level game development. Any child will be able to do that because we're going to have millions of children on here because it's not a porn game or something like that. Meanwhile, the company's got a big porn game, the Second Life or whatever, that has all kinds of depravity and porn stuff on it. And they're like, but we're going to have thousands of children like Roblox or whatever like that. It's like Roblox has got problems enough with predators being on there that they really have done very well. They've got, 60 million people now daily use Roblox.
Wow.
60 million people are daily on Roblox. Monthly, people that use it off and on, getting on pretty regularly every month, several times, 200 million. Even more than 200 million. But anyway, those Houdini guys in the product meeting, when Bjorn said that, man, they were gone. They were like, you guys got 5 minutes. And those guys left and said, these guys are a bunch of idiots. They're going to bankrupt, And sure enough, they were a bunch of idiots, and they bankrupted. Ran out of money, and the whole thing had to be sold off. They were like, man, our Second Life, porn game or whatever like that. And I mentioned this before. It's like when we were growing up and we had Playboy magazines, how it was like, oh, well, we're not just looking at it for the naked pictures of women, right?
There's articles.
There's articles, and we're like reading the articles and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
And I sort of think Second Life is like that. It's like, oh, Second Life is so much more than this depraved porn stuff. Spectacularly depraved crap that they have on there, that they get investigated by the FBI and stuff. I think Second Life, that the thing is you've got a big crowd of people on there. Yeah. And you're in, some people make a lot of money. And they get, when I was there, they were getting like 77 million in revenue or something like that. But I think it's sort of like Playboy magazine. You got the people that are getting on that, they're like, well, we're here for the articles, but really, they're there for something else.
Right.
And that's why, and the practice, I think, that I observed at Linden Lab of like, well, we're going to get something up and running, and once it's running, we'll fire anybody that has technical expertise that we have to pay a lot of money for, because we want to pay a lot of money to these CEO people or VP people who happen to be, my office manager was direct office manager was a DVD rental store guy, and the guy above him, vice president of product for the company, was a cable internet installation guy. And he was like, well, I should be vice president of product because I'm disabled, because I fell off a ladder when I was installing cable internet. The guy can't even install cable internet. And you make him vice president of product at Linden Lab. And no wonder, the company is, I don't think that they're going to, I don't know, maybe they'll survive, but I don't see how they can survive. And I quit. I told you when I quit, in the end of the first quarter after I quit, they fired like 20 people. And then the quarter after that, they fired 60. And I'm like, what were you doing with 60 people? None of these people were involved in the work that I was having to do. Not even at the Second Life level, I didn't see all that kind of people. It's like tons of managers and assistant managers. HR people, stuff like that.
And of course, all those managers, when they start, laying people off, they protect their own job, and then, it's like, I always thought it was funny that, at Lucent, there was this cartoon that went around where they had like an old West, like wagon train with the horses and everything. And, the guys are coming up on a hill and it says, "Oh, we got a hill coming up. We got to lighten the load, shoot another horse." And it's like, yeah, you know, the, the people that are actually pulling their weight are the ones that are. But I mean, that's all this political correct garbage and all that woke stuff. You got all these people that, I mean, I saw it time and time again that there was this one person that fit like, about 10 different minority classes. And I mean, this person would literally, like every other year, be moved over to another department. Some department would uh, take this person on because they knew the lawsuit if they fired her, would be more expensive than just paying her salary.
Well, I mean, you may, yeah. I actually, for example, Georgia State now has a black president, I think, for the first time. But when you see, well, in my experience, like at Georgia State, a lot of highly competent black management was hired. But the only way they were able to hire them was by hiring a high-level provost with a mandate to hire minorities into management. Now,
Right.
now, you can say, you can imagine in your mind, because you listen to a lot of talk radio, that there's going to be these huge lawsuits and everything of affirmative action and stuff like that. I often went to affirmative action in Georgia State University and would be sitting there at desks repairing computers and I could see all the files laying there and the data, and they're not that powerful, and they get really run over. So when you see a dreadfully incompetent person that's a quote unquote minority or whatever, you have to, you can't. I mean, it's pure speculation as to think that, oh well, this person is destroying the company. We're gonna keep them and move them around here and there or something so we don't get sued. Actually, what you're probably seeing is an effort to sway the general sentiment towards racial division. There's no advantage for people to see all these minority groups that are already isolated from as people that are essentially in the same boat as they are. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to go back over okay, I'm going to bring this up. If not, let's see. I'm hoping I'm not lagging too much. I am lagging. Hold on. I'm going to try to get it together. Is my voice coming across straight, or am I breaking up?
Yeah, your voice is fine.
Okay. All right. So okay, now my smoothness has come back somewhat to my machine. Something spiked there, and I'm gonna do my magnification and go over to the virtual machine. And what this is, and I want to get this where I can see it on my phone, and wait till the stream sort of catches up. My voice is still coming through smoothly. Is that right?
It is. Yes.
All right. So I'm just seeing some lag, and I'm waiting. I'm actually looking at the smartphone and waiting for the smartphone to catch up to where I am. So it is now. There's some delay there. So you can see. This is a computer desktop, and you can see the VMware frame This is the tab of the virtual machine, and this is the desktop. So you see that? And what I want to go back over what I've done here so far. Yesterday I set up the virtual machine, and I connected it to the network. These are the downloads folders of other machines in the office. Can you see that? Guess not.
Boy, yeah, your voice was breaking up a little bit. So what am I looking at right now?
You see some folders that say download folders on the desktop there?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, on the desktop I do. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So this one with the green icon here under the folder is actually a shared downloads folder, one that's specifically shared, and these are paths, shortcut paths. When it just has a blue arrow like that, it's a path. And this is the playroom. I call the what used to be the garage the playroom now. So this is one of the labs. So these things sometimes you can see them on the network and sometimes you can't. And I went through and I typed in the network paths and got shortcuts to them so I can easily access and share data back and forth between them. All right, so everything that I was able to install as a portable thing, I did so. So, well, Opera is not portable, and C Display EX. This is a comic book CBR and CBZ file reader, and Epic Games. But a lot of these utilities are portable. 7-Zip, Notepad++, which is a great little version of Notepad with a dark mode for programmers. IrfanView is a general image viewer. Foxit is a PDF reader, so you can stay away from Microsoft Edge and annoying things like that. Foobar, this is a very good. All right, you calling me? All right, let's see what I've got here. I'm gonna zoom back out and see what's going on with this stream. I can't hear him, but it may have been. Well, it looks like he's dropped from the class, but I don't know if the class is over yet. And of course, I can't hear him at all because I'm wearing studio headphones and his voice is not loud enough. So I'm gonna try to bring this up, and it may just be that I'm really dogging the machine too much. I'm putting too much out at once. But if you don't do it, you're not gonna know. All right, I'm gonna open up my headphones here and let's see. All right, all right.
In other words, I'm in the Google meeting, and I'm in the upper right-hand corner, but, it basically said that, you left the meeting, but what I'm seeing is a full screen of, like, your little anime character. It says Mystic Mask.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. Can you hang up and attempt to rejoin?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. And I was a little bit scared to turn up the volume on my phone because of the the fact that my Twitch stream is running over the smartphone, so I can monitor what's going on with it.
Okay. I should be requesting to come in right now.
It says you joined. I think you already had approval. Are you seeing yourself in the meeting yet?
Yeah, I'm seeing, I'm like in a window down in the lower right-hand corner, and the big screen is your anime character that says Mystic Mask, but I'm not really seeing your quick stream
And
where you've got your layout.
oh, you know what has happened is I lost my network connection. It's sending me a message now, so I'm trying to reconnect now. So let's see. It says I've got internet. My OBS is dogging out, but yeah. I'm gonna go try to shut everything down and get the virtual machine down and just do a clean restart. And let's meet up again tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
And I don't know if what my OBS is looking like right now. It looks like, yeah, maybe it's frozen or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, it seems to still be working. Hold on. And probably, you know, the one of the factors here is the dang Epic Games download or whatever. So my inclination is to shut down. But actually, my right now my OBS interface is just it's kind of locked, and OBS is using about 5.5 gigs, 85% of GPU. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start killing some processes here, and see if I can get my thing to recover.